Welcome to design of machine element 2. We'll continue with the design of V-belt. So we have already discussed one of the important problem in the selection of V-belt V-belt for different cross section using manufacturer's catalog. Second problem, one of the important problem similar to what we discussed in the last class. Coming to the second problem, I'll read the problem now. Select a V-belt drive to transmit 10 kilowatt power from a pulley of 200 millimeter diameter mounted on an electric motor running at 720 rpm to another pulley mounted on compressor at 200 rpm. The service is heavy duty, varying from 10 hours to 14 hours per day, and the distance between center of pulley is 600 millimeter. So this is the usually nature of the problem under selection of V belt. Here you have to note down all the whatever the given data. So we'll discuss one by one. The first one, you can see here, power to transmit, that is 10 kilowatt. So that is we have written here P equal to 10 kilowatt from a pulley of 200 millimeter diameter mounted on an electric motor. So usually electric motor is the prime mover, so it's nothing but driver, and whatever the pulley mounted on that element or unit is driver. So that is the this is the driver pulley diameter, that is 200 millimeter. It is denoted by small letter D, and type of driving element is electric motor, so which runs at 720 rpm. It means that speed of rotation for smaller pulley is 720 rpm to another pulley. So that is another pulley is nothing but driven element, so that is located on compressor. So type of driven element is compressor here, and whatever the pulley connected to that one is having certain diameter. That diameter we have to find out, but that pulley is rotates at 200 rpm. It means that n2 value is rpm, so speed is reduced from 720 rpm to 200 rpm. The service is heavy duty, varying from 10 hours to 14 hours per day. Service condition is given along with the type of driving element, electric motor, and compressor driven element is also given. So center distance, one more important data, that is 600 millimeters. C value is 600 millimeters. So based on this we have to start the problem with first step as usual, the selection of belt cross section. Here diameter of smaller pulley is given, therefore we need to calculate uh, we need to select which type of belt cross section. So before that one we have to find out equivalent pitch diameter of smaller pulley. So that is with the help of DE equal to D into KD. So this expression also you will get in the table below the number of V belt equation, that is 14.14 equation. So KD is small diameter factor, is from table 14.15, and D is the pitch diameter of the smaller pulley from table 14.22. So in similar to last problem, we'll continue this. So you can see here n1. So first we need to find out n1 divided by n2 in order to find out the speed ratio. So that is 720 divided by 200. These two values are given in the problem, so easily you can calculate speed ratio that is needed to find out KD value. So speed ratio you'll get 3.6. Now we have to use this table, that is small diameter factor KD. Table is 14.15, so that you can find in your data book in page number 314. So if for different speed ratio you have to get value of KD. So now the speed ratio is 3.6. It is obviously more than 2.949. So therefore you have to select KD value as 1.14. So based on KD you have to calculate equivalent small diameter, that is DE. You have to multiply 200 into 1.14, so you'll get 228 millimeter. So now we'll proceed with the step 2. So based on DE, we have to calculate cross section of the belt. So before proceeding with the step number 2, first we have to identify, or we have to select which type of the belt cross section we have to design. So now based on DE, you have one more table, that is 14.18 table. So based on this table, it is able to calculate which type of cross section, because you have 5 belt cross section starting from A to E. So you can select from this table, that is 14.14. Now we'll look at this table. So you'll get this table from page number 319 in your data handbook. So that is 14.18C. C indicates it is for C cross section. Similarly, we have table A for A cross section. Similarly, B for B cross section. Similarly, D and E. Total 5 tables will come under 14.18. Now, based on whatever the value you got for equivalent diameter, that is DE, so these are the DE values you got now, 228, so that lies here. So that's why we can come to conclude that whatever the cross section of V belt is C cross section. So it is very important note, so that you can select from this table 14.18. Now entire design you have to adopt, that is based on this type of cross section. Now we'll move towards step 2, that is diameter of pulleys you have to find out. So already one diameter is given in the problem statement itself, that is N1 into D is equal to N2 into D. So 720 into 200 is equal to 200 into capital letter D. So capital letter D is nothing but diameter of larger pulley, or we call it as driven pulley, which is connected to the compressor. So after calculations, the value will get 720 millimeter. It means that the driven pulley diameter is more than whatever the diameter of driver pulley. Now third step, you need to find out what is the velocity of the belt. So that can be calculated with the help of equation V equal to pi into small letter d into N1 divided by 60,000. So d value is given in the problem 200, N1 is 720. So that also given, speed of rotation of smaller pulley divided by 60,000. So after calculating uh, this expression, so you'll get velocity as 7.54 meter per second. Now move towards step number 4, that is power capacity. So based on type of cross section, so you have to find out this one. So you have equation number 14.13 starting from A to E for different cross section. Here belt cross section is C, so that's why you have to use equation number 14.13C. So based on this one, you have to calculate power capacity. Here two important variables are DE and velocity. So DE already you calculated, that is equivalent small diameter DE, and V is velocity. So based on this you have to calculate power capacity of the each belt under different cross section. Now it is here C cross section. For C cross section, the power capacity is, after substitution you will get 4.4 kilowatt. So this is one of the important answer to find out what is the number of belts required. Now go to step number 5, number of V belts, that is N dash, that is equal to P into Ks divided by kilowatt into KL into Ka. So that will get from equation number 14.14 in your data handbook. Here Ks is nothing but correction factor for service. It means service factor you have to consider. KL means corrected factor for correction factor for length, that is for pitch length, as well as Ka is the correction factor for correction factor for arc of contact. So KL means correction factor for length, KA means correction factor for arc of contact, and KS means correction factor for service condition. So now based on before that we have to find out all three correction factor one by one. Will calculate now. So first we'll find out correction factor for service. So you'll get this value from table 14.14. So some of the data they are given: high duty, and whatever the condition they have given, 10 to 14 hours per day heavy duty. So now we'll look at this table. You will get this table from page number 322 and table 14.14. So under that heavy duty, so you can see here. So based on this the whatever the type, so that will be, you can see here 1.4. you can see that is condition over 10 hours to 16 hours per day, and heavy duty, so value is 1.4. Now we'll find out correction factor for length. You will get from table 14.20. Before that we have to find out standard nominal inside length. So correction factor can be calculated based on nominal inside length. Before that you have to find out standard pitch length. So how to find out standard pitch length? First you have to find out pitch length. So then from suitable table you will get standard pitch length. Once you get the standard pitch length, so easily you will get standard value of nominal inside length. So based on that nominal inside length you have to calculate correction factor for length. Now first calculate pitch length with the help of equation 14.15b. So this equation is based on C, D and D. So all the values are known. C value is 600 millimeter, D value you just now calculated, and D value is given in the problem. Now we'll substitute 1 by 1. C value is 600, and capital letter D is 720 millimeter, small letter D is 200 millimeter. So after calculating, so we will get a value as 2757.8 millimeter. So this is the pitch length. So now based on this value you have to calculate standard value, so that is from the manufacturer's catalog. So you can see one of the important table to find out standard pitch length. So this value, whatever the value they have mentioned here, nominal pitch length for different cross section. So now cross section of the belt is C, so you have to only see C column, that is column number 4. So that will get from table 31, sorry, page number 315, table 14.17. So how to select? Always nearest value to that value what we calculated you have to select. So this is the continuation of the table. So the nearest value is for C cross section is 2723. So I will consider this value 2723. So this is the standard pitch length. For this standard pitch length, so this value, the first column is always nominal inside length. The standard nominal inside length is 2667. So I will write the standard pitch length is 2723, and standard nominal inside length of the belt is 2667. So based on this nominal inside length, we have to calculate correction factor. So from table 14.17 for a C cross section, the nearest standard value is 2723 millimeter, and standard nominal inside length is 2667 millimeter. Now from table 14.20 we have to find out what is the correction factor for length. So from this table, so that is from table 14.20, type of cross section is C. So based on this you have to calculate. This is a continuation of the table. The standard value is 2667. So you have to consider for fourth column is for C cross section, so that's why the value is 0.94. Now after this you have to find out one more factor, that is correction factor for arc of contact. So before that you have to find out theta s, angle of contact for smaller pulley, so that is from equation 14.1a. So after substitution in this equation, so you'll get theta s value as 128.64. so now based on this angle, because always you have to keep theta s in degree, so based on this angle you have to calculate what is the correction factor for angle of contact. So that is from table 14.21 from page number 325. So angle is 129 point something, so we'll consider 130. So answer is 0.86. For we have to consider VV groove, so that's why we have to consider 0.86 as KA. KA means correction factor for arc of contact. Now you have to calculate n dash. So in your notes there is a small correction, so you have to consider this as 1.4. so given power is 10, you have to multiply with the KS service factor, that is 1.4 divided by this is kilowatt, is nothing but power capacity of C cross section, that is 4.4 kilowatt. You have to write in terms of kilowatt. Here also you have to write in terms of kilowatt only, into this factor is KL, length correction factor, that is 0.94. Similarly arc of contact correction factor, that is 0.86. so after substituting this you will get value as 4, because you will get around value 3.8 something. So you have to consider always a whole number, so that's why number of belt required is 4. 4 belts are required to transmit the power from one shaft to another shaft. Now how to find out correct center distance? Correct center distance can be calculated based on standard pitch length. So standard pitch length is 2723. So for that you have to use again same equation, that is 14.15b. so that is equal to 2 into C plus 1.57 into 720 plus 200 plus 720 minus 200 whole square divided by 4C. So we will get C value as 580.73 millimeter. Now the last step in the design of V belt is you have to specify V belt cross section by its symbol and along with the inside line. So that is the designation you have to write at the end like this, C2667. So C indicates a type of cross section, that is C cross section, and 2667 indicates nominal inside length. This is the standard inside length of the belt. Now for this C cross section, so you have to write what is the dimension of the cross section, that is one of the two important dimension, that is width and thickness. So width is 22 mm and thickness is 14 mm. so that we will get from this table, that is 14.14. so you will find this table in page number 314 in your data handbook. For C cross section, nominal top width is 22 and nominal thickness is 14 millimeter. So after that you have to draw one rough sketch by showing C cross section of a belt, that is a trapezoidal cross section of the belt, by mentioning width and thickness. Width as 22 millimeter and thickness as 14 millimeter. So that is your design of V belt. So that completes your design of belt drive. So I think these two problem enough, because most important problem. So all the problems are similar, only change in type of cross section. So that completes your first important topic in module 2, that is design of belt drive. Similarly, you have a design of chain drive and design of rope drive. So only for the theoretical treatment. So in next class, we'll continue with the design of rope drive and design of chain drive. Thank you.